Okay, so obviously you clicked on the video to watch how to tie a hair rig, and I mean that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So here it is. This is a hair rig right here. I use it for carp and catfish. I just put a little bit of shrimp on there for catfish. For carp, I use boilies or corn or pineapples. And what you'll need first is line. I use this Suffix 30 pound or 13.6 kilo braided line. I also use these hooks right here. Let me get some out. Same hooks that you just saw me on that other hair rig. And these are 2-aught hooks. So let's start. So that, and then I like to tie it off with a swivel at the end too. So let's get some line out first. If I could get line out. Man. I get a good maybe 1.5 feet out. Then I trim it. Or just cut it off, not trim it. First thing you want to do is tie a loop in the line. If it would actually work. You don't want the loop to be too long, so maybe make it a bit longer, like that. And you cut the tag end off again. Not again, but you still cut it off. Then what you want to do is take the other end, not the loop end, but the other end, and put it through the top of the hook. So you see where the bend is? You take it in and through the top, and then you pull it out straight through. Then you lay the loop down flat on the top of the hook, and try and keep it flat there and still. And then you just start wrapping the loops around with the other end of the line that's outside of the eye of the hook. And then once you reach the end of the shank there, shit, oops, malfunction there. Once you reach the end of the shank there like this, you just grab a hold of that, get the other end of the line again, and you put it back up through the eye of the hook, and then you cinch it down like that. Then you push all these up, pull it tight, and then here, I'll do this real quick so that I can pull both of these at the same time, like that. And then boom, you have the hook part of the hair rig done. You don't touch this anymore at all. Well, you do, but that's when you're braiding the hook. For the rest of this, you just, well, I tie a swivel on to the ends to make it look neat, and well, if you're in a tournament and you want the competition to think that you're, well, better than them, or if you're just doing it for shits and giggles, then it's still good to have a swivel on the end, because I mean, why wouldn't you have a swivel at the end of your rig? I mean, you could tie a loop knot, and I messed up the knot. Okay, it's kind of hard to tie it in this view to keep it in the camera and to look at it. Okay, and then just like that, you one more time in through there. Come on, work. And cinch that down. Cut that tag end off again. and then boom, you're done with your hair rig. Nice, simple, effective, and fast. That's how you want to tie a loop. That's how you want to tie a hair rig. I mean, you could tie these up on the spot while you're fishing. So, say you're at the tournament, you forgot your hair rigs at home, and you don't have time to go back. So, you have your line, you have your hooks, and you have your swivels. So you tie these up right on the spot. You don't need a vise, you don't need anything else. Just tie them up right there. While you're baiting, I know most tournaments around my area, you have to wait an hour after baiting. So you bait the bait first, and then while you're waiting for that hour to be up before you get your lines in, you start tying up these rigs and then getting your 3 rods rigged up, because it's 3 rods in the States. I don't know. In New York State, it is 3 rods per person. But while you're getting all that rigged up, you get these done fast and effective. And these work really good for carp, and like I said, I use these for catfish too, and just put a little bit of shrimp on there. And just, they work great. So, good luck, tight lines, and if you're using this in a tournament, I hope you win, man.